These types of tables that correlate percent 1 rep max and possible repetitions are not true. For simplicity's sake, we're going to use the effort character with 4 of 8 notation to refer to this one. As coaches, our goal is to be able to know the exact effort character or fatigue of each individual, since different efforts produce different results. However, the problem arises when determining a fixed number of repetitions for each percent 1 rep max does not equalize the efforts made, since each individual is capable of performing a different maximum number of repetitions at each percent 1 rep max. This study is showing us that at the same percent 1 rep max, different individuals do a maximum number of repetitions that is in some cases extremely different. The greater the difference between athletes, for example, level of expertise, sport performance, etc., the greater the difference is. In the example table, we see how 4 athletes which trained with their real 70% 1 rep max each did a totally different number of repetitions to failure. The biggest difference was between the green bar, which was able to do 40 repetitions, and the yellow bar, only 11. These types of tables that correlate percent 1 rep max and possible repetitions are not true, and the more we move away from the maximum percentage, the more we will be wrong. What does this fact imply? Imagining that we know the real percent 1 rep max of 2 athletes, if we prescribe a fixed number of repetitions, such as 70% 1 rep max for 10 reps, maybe one of them is training with an EC of 10 of 11 and the other with an EC of 10 of 17. One will be performing 90% of the possible repetitions, almost a failure, and the other 58%, just over half, and 7 repetitions away from failure. These 2 athletes are enduring a totally different stimulus. Although it seems they are doing the same training, they are 2 absolutely different workouts, and we would not expect similar responses. On the other hand, it is worth mentioning that the higher fatigue increases the risk of injury, besides interfering negatively with the main sport. That is, we run the risk of investing time and effort into the gym with the sole purpose of benefiting our main sport, and instead we would be harming it with greater fatigue, and sports performance would be worse and also risk of injury higher.